Hey guys, welcome back to my channel Coding Intelligence. Today we'll be discussing on this question, super reduced string. It's a string question. So this question basically says that it's pretty explanatory if you read the problem statement. It says that delete as many characters as possible if you find a pair of adjacent letters that match. So we'll delete any pair that is matching so that we get a string which doesn't contains any paired consecutive letters. Okay, so that's the question all about. So let's start this question. So we'll be implementing a data structure stack while solving this question. So let's see how to solve this question. So we'll have to return a string. Okay, it's a string type function. Um, so we'll take stack character st. We cannot take s, as we have already mentioned here, s as a variable, so we won't be taking s, it's st we'll be taking. And then we will take another variable. Let's take string r. Okay, this will we get along what this r will be doing. Okay, so for int I equals to 0, I less than s dot length, okay, I plus plus will be doing this loop until unless it doesn't reaches the last string value. So what we'll be doing here is we'll be checking if our stack is empty. So if st dot empty, we will push the letters. Okay, so st dot push, yeah. Else if your stack is not empty, so we'll check if the top element of the stack, that is st dot top, if this is not equal to si element. Oh, sorry, yeah. So if this is not equal to si element, I put something wrong. Yeah, it's okay. If this is not equal to si element, then we push again, because we didn't find any adjacent matching alphabets. So it will be st dot push si ith element, whatever is there in ith index. Okay, so this is it. Yeah, so this is what is happening if your top element is not matching with that of the ith element, and if it does, we'll pop it out. Okay, st dot pop, it will pop the topmost element, so we'll get rid of the alphabet which was matching with the ith element. That's it. It's the end of the for loop. Now what happens, according to the question it's given, if your string happens to be empty, right? You have to pop out maybe every element. So in that case it will be turning an empty string, right? So if I do is if if it's not empty, okay, if st is not empty, then we would use the r variable that we had initialized in the beginning. What this r will do, it will keep track of the elements that I'll be popping from the st stack. Okay, so this will be keeping track. So r equals to r plus st dot top, okay, and we'll pop it st dot pop. So we'll get the string in reversed form. So if here it is like here it is a b d should be the output, but right now in the R the string is stored in dba form, so we'll do it in reverse afterwards. So right now it's dba, and we have popped out all the element. The stack is right now empty. Okay, if the stack was not empty, we did this. Now if it is empty, else if it is empty, R is nothing but empty string, okay, return R. And if this is not the condition, if this is not an empty string, then this has to be reversed, this element in R. So what will we do? We have a function named as reverse, reverse. This will reverse the entire string from the beginning to the end. So R dot begin, R dot end. Sorry, it's a typo. So R dot end. You'll get the reverse. That means that dba won't be dba anymore. The reverse, it will be abb. Okay, and we'll return R. And after that, whatever the main function work we'll be doing, this is our code. I hope you all understood. It's basically nothing. You are just taking you already a string is being passed, and this is the called function. Okay, so string s is containing a string which we will be putting it in stack letters after letters. I have named it as st, and there is a string r which we will be keeping track of the elements when we will be popping out. Okay, so this is a for loop, and then you'll be checking if your string if your initially your stack is empty, right? So you'll be pushing the element, and if it's not empty, that is after you have already pushed your elements and your stack is still not empty, it still has space, so it will be like you'll be comparing it with si, that is ith element. If it matches, then you'll be popping it out. If it doesn't matches, you'll be pushing the letters, and after that you are ending your for loop. And then self condition, if your stack is empty entirely, situation had been like you had to pop out each and every element, so you'll be like empty string, you'll be returning an empty string, return out. And if it's not if it's not that case, if you have an element, you have elements in your stack, then we'll be popping the stack, because we need to get the elements, right? So we'll be popping it out and we'll be storing the popped elements in R. So R basically will be having a reversed string, and again we have to reverse it back here so that we get the exact string that we are looking for, right? And here's it, here's the code. Let's run. I'm sorry, internet problem. Let's run. Compilation error. Okay. 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 Sorry. I have done a mistake over here. It's because yeah, this has to be empty while it's not yet empty. Like what I have done is, it's like I just entirely like skipped my mind. It's like if it is not empty, okay, if your stack is not empty, so you'll be popping it until it's empty, right? So while uh, not empty st while, that's important. Yeah. this. Okay, so guys, the reason why I did this is because you need a while loop, because you need to do this until unless you don't reach an empty state. You need to like take out the elements one after the other. So you need a while thing. You need to loop it. Okay, I'm sorry, it was my bad, and it did execute. Let's submit. I'm pretty sure you do, because that was the question all about. I generally face problems in string. I don't know why, but I do. Strings I always face a bit tough. I can deal with numbers easily, but when it comes to string, I need practice. That's why I'm sharing this code with you all. I hope you all like it. Give it a like and subscribe my channel. Comment down below if you all find any kind of mistake, or if you all want, if you all have a better solution than this. Thank you so much for viewing my channel. Bye bye. Take care.